I'll just add one point. I mean, I think what you saw on display here was there were some winners here. The coal industry won here, the oil industry won here, the fossil fuel industry won here. You saw on display the power of these industries and their short-term profit motivation to dominate the governments of the world. This wasn't an environmental or a science-driven discussion. This was a trade fair. This was a who's going to share the spoils of the world as we drill in the Arctic and produce tar sands in Canada and mine coal in Indonesia for China. This is not the future we need to leave to our children. We know that we need to leave 4/5 of the oil, gas, and coal on the planet where it is, underground. That's the only safe carbon reserve there is. And yet we are scrambling to develop all these new reserves. Kumi talks about cognitive dissonance. On the one hand, we commit to this 2 degrees. On the other hand, we burn fossil fuels and explore for it like there's no tomorrow. And I think what we need to change here is the mentality. The people that are here not to protect the corporations and their short-term profits. They should be here to protect their people and the interests of the planet. That's the change that we need to see and we need to foster on home before we come back to Warsaw at COP19. And all of us are going to work together to try to expose what's at stake here and the need for fundamental change in the negotiating strategy in these halls. If we don't achieve that, as many have said, we are leaving our children and our grandchildren at a spoiled planet, and that's just not acceptable to any of us as human beings.